Sai Ram. Today I am going to be telling you the story of Karna's death. In order to start the story, we would have to go to the 14th day of the Kurukshetra battle. On this day, Karna was viciously fighting the battle and he was forced to use his Shakti weapon. What is the Shakti weapon, you might ask? And I will tell you. The Shakti weapon was given to Karna by Lord Indra due to Karna's generosity. Lord Indra, one day long before the Kurukshetra battle, comes to Karna and says, Karna, due to your generosity, I am awarding you this powerful weapon called the Shakti weapon. And Karna replies saying, thank you so much, Lord Indra. I really appreciate this and I will make sure to use it wisely. Before leaving, Lord Indra reminds Karna and says, but Karna, remember, you can only use this weapon once. So choose wisely. And Karna agrees and bids goodbye to Lord Indra. Now coming back to the battle, on the 14th day, Karna has used his Shakti weapon and now is left with no divine weapon and armor, and he's left to fight the whole battle only using his strength. On the 17th day, Karna begins to battle with Arjuna, and during the battle, Karna releases a huge amount of arrows towards Arjuna. So he pulls back on his bow and he releases all the arrows, and Arjuna, being on the receiving end, takes the arrows to his chest. Oh! And now seeing this, Karna wants to finish off Arjuna. So he pulls another arrow and aims it towards Arjuna's head. And if this arrow hits Arjuna, he will die. So Karna pulls back on his bow and releases the arrow. And now Krishna comes to save the day, being Arjuna's charioteer. What Krishna does is, he sees this bow coming and he knows if it hits Arjuna, Arjuna will die. So to save Arjuna, Krishna pushes the chariot into the ground, and when he does that, the bow hits Arjuna on the ground and only hits the ground and saves Arjuna's life. And they continue fighting the battle, and during this battle what happens is, Karna's chariot gets stuck in the soil, and now his chariot can't move because it's stuck, and he tries, but the chariot is still stuck, and he asks his charioteer, King Shalya, to move his chariot. But what King Shalya does is, he denies it. He said, I am not going to move his chariot. So what Karna has to do is, he requests Arjuna saying, please wait for a while, I have to remove my chariot because it's stuck in the soil. It's unfair for me to fight with a chariot that is not functioning well, right? So Arjuna agrees. He's fair and he agrees, saying, yes, I will wait for you, remove your chariot from the soil. And Karna gets down and he tries to remove his chariot from the soil. During this time, in Arjuna's chariot, there is another whole scene going on where Lord Krishna, seeing this whole scenario, starts talking to Arjuna about what Karna did to Abhimanyu. So Lord Krishna comes to Arjuna and says, Arjuna, why have we stopped the battle? And Arjuna replies saying, Lord, we have stopped the battle because Karna's chariot is stuck in the soil and he can't fight the battle. And Krishna reminds Arjuna of all the things happened to Abhimanyu, and he says, okay Arjuna, but do you remember when Abhimanyu was left on the battlefield with no weapons or chariot, what did Karna do? Did he give Abhimanyu the time, or did he show Abhimanyu any mercy? Abhimanyu, your son, was not shown any mercy during battle and he was killed by Karna. Do you think he deserves mercy? Do you think you're going to stand by and let him to come back and fight? And he says to Arjuna, this is your chance, take it. And Arjuna, listening to Krishna and full of rage, saying that Karna killed his son, what Arjuna does is, while Karna is removing his chariot from the soil, still unable to move, Arjuna fires a bow towards Karna, and these bows hit Karna and Karna falls to death. So that is the story of Karna's death. Thank you and Sai Ram.